What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock bone meal farm. This farm works on 1.17.34 and on all other recent versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. As you guys can see here, this farm will produce a ton of bone meal. For this farm, all you'll need is 2 chests, 6 hoppers, 3 composters, 6 glass panes, 6 sand blocks, 2 redstone repeaters, 3 redstone torches, 11 redstone, 2 levers, 2 water buckets, 3 signs, you guys can use any type of sign that you want, 3 kelp, 6 ladders, 3 slabs, 3 trapdoors, you guys can use any type of trapdoor that you want, and finally about a stack of solid blocks, you guys can use any type of solid block that you want. By the way, a couple examples of solid blocks include cobblestone or wood planks. The first step is to place down 2 solid blocks, 1, 2. Now place a block over here and a block at this spot. Now break this block. Then place a lever over here and a redstone torch over here. Now place a redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing that way. Now place a redstone at this spot. As you guys can see there, that should create a redstone clock. Once you have created that redstone clock, flick this lever down to shut it off. Now place 3 blocks over here and 3 over here. Then place 3 sticky pistons over here. 1, 2, 3. Once you have done that, come to the back. Now place 3 blocks over here, and 4 redstone like this. That redstone should connect the redstone clock to those sticky pistons. The next step is to come back to the front. Now place a sand block in front of each sticky piston. Now place a sand block on top of the extended portion of each sticky piston. After you have done that, place 4 blocks over here. Then place 3 over here. Now turn to this side. Then place 2 over here and 3 over here. Now come to the back. Then place 4 over here. Finally, come to this side. Now place 1 at this spot. That sandy sticky piston system will update kelp so that it grows every single second. The next step is to place 3 blocks over here. Now place a piston on top of each of those blocks. Make sure those pistons are facing this way. Those pistons will automatically harvest all the kelp that grows. The next step is to place 3 blocks over here, 3 over here, and 3 over here. Now place 3 at this spot, 3 over here, and 3 on top. Then repeat that on this side as well. Place 3 blocks over here, 3 on this side, and 3 on top. Once you guys have done that, place 3 slabs over here. Now place 3 trapdoors over here. Now place 3 blocks over here. Then come down to this spot. Now turn over this way. Then place 2 chests over here. Then turn over this way. Now crouch down, place 3 hoppers. 1, 2, 3. Make sure all of those hoppers are falling towards that chest. You guys can tell those hoppers are falling towards that chest because the nozzles of them should be facing that way. Now crouch down, place a composter on top of each hopper. Now crouch down, place a hopper on top of each composter. Make sure those 3 hoppers are falling downwards. You guys can tell those hoppers are falling downwards because the nozzles of them should be facing that way. That would be the bone meal conversion system of this farm. Kelp will get funneled from those hoppers into those composters. Whenever a composter is full, it will convert all the kelp inside of it into bone meal. The resulting bone meal will get picked up by those hoppers and funneled into that collections chest. The next step is to crouch down, place 3 glass panes over here. Now place 3 glass panes over here. Those glass panes will prevent water from flowing out the front of the farm while also still allowing these hoppers to collect the kelp. Once you are done placing those glass panes, you should create an infinite water source. To do that, come somewhere near your farm. Then place blocks in this formation. Now place water over here and water over here. By creating the infinite water source, you will be able to use 2 buckets to fund all the water for the entire farm. The next step is to place water in each of these slabs. That water should flow like that. At this point, you guys can fill in and break your infinite water source. The next step is to open each of these trapdoors. Now plant the kelp on top of each of those sand blocks. Now turn over this direction. Then place a sign at each of these spots. By placing those signs, we will be able to ensure the water flows correctly. Now close the trapdoors. It's important that you guys place those signs at the correct spots. The next step is to come to this side of the farm. Now place a block over here, block over here, block over here, and block at this spot. After you've created that shape, come back to the front. Now place a lever over here and a redstone torch at this spot. Then place a redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing that way. Then hit this redstone repeater twice. As you guys can see there, it should cause it to look like that. Now place a redstone at this spot. That should create a redstone clock. Once you have created this redstone clock, flick this lever down. By the way, the reason why we delayed that redstone repeater is to make this top redstone clock slower. That will ensure the pistons give the kelp enough time to grow. The next step is to come over here. Now place 2 blocks over here and a block at this spot. Then place a redstone over here and a redstone torch at this spot. As you guys can see there, that should cause that redstone torch to get powered off. Now place 4 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place 4 redstone on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. That redstone should connect the redstone signal from that redstone clock to those pistons. The final step is to come to this side. Now place 6 ladders over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those ladders will allow you guys to easily access the top of your farm so you can easily replant the kelp if it ever breaks. I am now going to do a quick fly around so you guys can check and make sure you made this farm correctly. Over there you guys should have your water and kelp chamber. Over here you guys should have your bone meal conversion system. Make sure all your hoppers are falling in the correct directions. This area of your farm should have this ladder. The back should have all this back redstone. Finally, this side should have your redstone clocks. Make sure that redstone repeater is like that and that bottom one is like that. How this farm works is, whenever that lever is flicked up, it will activate the bottom redstone clock. That redstone clock will cause the bottom sticky pistons to move the bottom sand back and forth. That will cause the kelp to update and grow every second. Once the kelp grows, you can then flick this lever up. That will activate this top redstone clock, which will cause the top pistons to move back and forth. Those pistons will automatically harvest all the kelp that grows. That kelp will then get funneled through the water stream into those hoppers and into those composters. Whenever a composter is full, bone meal will be created, then these bottom hoppers will funnel that bone meal into this collections chest. To turn the farm off, all you guys need to do is flick each of those levers back down. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, first flick this lever up, then flick this lever up as well. As you guys can see there, that should cause the kelp to get constantly grown and harvested. All of the kelp that gets harvested will then get converted into bone meal. By the way, if the kelp doesn't appear to get harvested for you, it might be because the pistons are extending as the kelp is growing. If that happens, all you guys need to do is flick the lever down, then flick it back up. You guys might need to try doing that a few times in order to get this farm to work. When it is working properly, the kelp should get harvested like that. As you guys can see here, all the bone meal that is produced will get funneled into this collections chest. This farm is a great, quick, and easy way to get a ton of bone meal. By the way, you guys should only have this farm on when you're standing near it. If you're going to leave the area or leave the game, you should flick each of those levers down to shut it off first. If this farm does not work for you, then check to see if you made it on a chunk border. If you made it on a chunk border, you will need to remake it so that it's on one chunk. Also, check to see if any sand has fallen below the sticky pistons. If any sand has fallen down there, all you guys need to do is break this block, then break that sand. Now replace this block. Another thing you guys should try is turning the farm on and off. If you guys ever notice that your bottom kelp is gone, all you guys need to do is come up here, then replant it. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock bone meal farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.